Welcome back to the Western Conference Finals presented by AT&T. I'm here with Clippers coach Ty Lue. Ty, you and I talked at halftime about getting your offense going. What worked so well there?
Just getting stops, I think, on the defensive end, but also getting out in transition, get some easy baskets, but moving the basketball. When we get to the paint, we're a totally different team, and we know that.
You were down by 16, now you're only down by 3, but that's not going to win a basketball game. How do you take the lead in the fourth quarter?
I think keep winning with our defense. I think our second half defense has been great. We got to keep being physical, get into the bodies, and then we got to get out in transition, share the basketball, and attack the rim.
Thanks so much, Ty.
Yes, ma'am.
Back to you, Mike.
Thank you, Rachel. Well, the Clipper players call Tyronn Lue Bill Belichick because of all his adjustments. They made some adjustments at halftime, and boy, did it pay off in the third. We start the fourth. Booker drives. Beautiful finish from Devin Booker.
Well, they have 5 smalls out on the court now. I mean, they don't even have a Marcus Morris, who is a little bit sturdier. Batum's the center, and they're playing all skill.
Batum and George, the tallest players out there for the Clippers. Sharge for the Suns. Batum, little double clutch shot. Here comes Booker.
And the biggest thing I've seen is they're allowing defenders to chest people as they drive to the rim now, which is making the finishes much more difficult.
Sharge got fouled after getting the rebound. It's against Paul George. That's 3 on Paul George. It's up Booker on the switch. 6 to shoot. Booker tries another 3. Can't get that 3 to go down. He's 0 for 5 from downtown. 5-point lead for the Suns. Chris Paul and a kick ball. So Clippers will inbound. Shot clock at 14. Booker guarding George. Paul George now with 18 points, back to 3.
So comfortable handling that basketball on a string and gain a rhythm and elevates quickly where you can't contest.
So much responsibility for Paul George with Kawhi Leonard being out. Chris Paul kicks it back out. Bridges. Cam Johnson likes that right corner. Not that time. Rebound Paul George. George double figures and rebounds once again. Drives on Booker and a foul on Booker. That's going to be his 4th. So Booker and Chris Paul each with 4 for the Suns. Terrence Mann 4. And more technical fouls being handed out.
It's going to be a technical foul on Devin Booker, shoving Paul George after the play. You see the foul, the contact afterwards, and watch Devin Booker.
I'm going to say this, though. You know how you watch Patrick Beverley do this? You watch Paul George didn't run into him by accident. So again, it's the retaliation. I don't like when guys are allowed to just walk into somebody. I say you let him push him like that.
I say you as a referee, you say, okay, enough. I've seen enough. The best team win this game, but I'm going to control it from this point forward.
Jeff, you're so right about it's so easy to sit here and say you got to back off those things, but each point and the way this game is going is critical.
It's not easy to play with poise. And
George, meanwhile, this will be his 12th free throw. That one in and out. Bridges grabs his rebound.
That's a big missed opportunity to tie the ball game.
Phoenix has led the entire game. Largest lead was 16. That was in the third. Early third. Paul to Ayton. Ayton inside. Off his leg, out of bounds. More good defense from the Clippers.
That was a terrific play by Paul George, helping off the corner.
Zubac's down low, and he's fouled by Ayton. And a terrific pass. Great recognition.
Allow Ayton to get it off the offensive board.
Well, you saw it earlier. That was very successful.
Batum in and out. And Bridges with his 10th rebound. Phoenix right now hanging on to a 1-point lead. 2.5 gone by in the fourth. Paul falling away, loves that baseline shot. That won't go. Here's Terrence Mann on the attack, gets in the paint, knocked out of his hands, and will reset. Paul George for three. And Cam Johnson the rebound. Paul looking to push. Suns would love to get that pace up like they had in the first half. Ayton's tip misses after Paul couldn't hit the jumper, and Paul George the other way. Drives inside, blocked from behind. Cam Johnson and Bridges double teamed him. Bridges. Offensive foul. Nick Batum draws the charge. Clippers at 35%. A lot of tough defense here in game 4. George throws it up. Zubac. Shot clock's winding down. Jackson for three. And a 24-second violation. Shot clock at 5. Paul against Zubac. Falling away. Missed again. Ayton's tip no good. Ball batted around. Picked up by Crowder. Paul on the drive. Back out. Crowder for three. Zubac the rebound. Ball knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Zubac. Phoenix will have another possession. And we'll have a timeout. And a commanding 3-1 lead. 1 point Phoenix lead. They have led the entire game. For the Clippers, as usual, with a strong comeback. Chris Paul on the drive. Paul throws it up for Ayton. He throws it down. Beautifully executed. And the Suns back up by 3.
Well-designed play out of the timeout, getting him in pick-and-roll action, and Chris Paul with a spectacular delivery.
Reggie Jackson finds George. Crowder right up into him. 6 on the 24. Jackson looking to go one-on-one with Booker. On the drive, gets inside. Foul from behind. And that's going to be 5 fouls on Devin Booker.